paper monkey. Let's make some Twinchies. I keep seeing this all over my feed, and I keep watching these folks make these wonderful, wonderful 2x2 squares of goodness. So I was cutting out some things today and kind of organizing some stuff from Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda, if you watch this, thank you so much. And Miss Wanda gave me a Norman Rockwell calendar. So I was flipping through it. And on the back page of this calendar were these beautiful little scenes, Norman Rockwell scenes. And guess what? They're 2x2. And I looked at that and I went, hold on a minute. Well, why can't I make Twinchies out of these? And that's what we're going to do today. Now, I'm not going to do all. I think there's 12 of them. I'm not going to do all 12 with y'all, but we'll do a few. Let's look at them and see which ones we want to do. I might do him. He looks so sad, though. Poor little thing. No, let's not do him. Let's do him. I've seen him before. I've used him before, actually, in a journal, a bigger page. Okay, we're going to do him. Let's pick a couple. I've seen her. Okay, she's a potential. Lassie. Look at these folks. Oh, this one's cool. Okay. Yeah, that one's cool. I want to do this one. I've seen this one too. Okay, I want to do this one. Okay, that's 3. Oh, there weren't 12 of them. Anyway, I'm going to put these to the side, and I'll show you what I picked out. I went to find, because we're just basically going to collage on them. That's how I look at it. Now, it may not even be it, but that's what we're going to do. I picked out a few things out of my... I have some paper punches, and whenever for my scraps, when I get a bunch of scraps, I'll sit sometimes and I'll just paper punch a bunch of scraps. Well, these come from that. So I've got these little, and they're tiny, y'all. Do I even have, let me see where my little, ruler, that's what they're called. So what is that? Maybe 0.75 inch across. They're very tiny. And then the stars, I've just pulled a few different stars. Same thing, very small. Then just some circles, different color circles. I just pulled them out of my little containers back there in my little storage area. And I said, okay, I'm gonna pull them. These are all the same. These are little squares. Not to say we're gonna use all these. I'm not saying that, but we have some options here. Here are some cut-offs from banner punches. Like I saved the cut-off when you got that little paper punch that does the banner shape for you. That's what those are from. And then I just have a lot of them. I'm never going to use all these, but some little tiny hearts. We've got that. We've got our little Twinchies themselves. And then I pulled some stickers. They're called stickers. Every time I turn on the camera, I lose my words. These were from my friend Victoria, and I'm working through them, but I think some of these are going to be like the perfect size because they're smallish. And they're yellow and pink are the colors. And then this Stickabilities, I got this at Hobby Lobby. So in fact, no, I didn't. Actually, my honey bought this for me. He just came home one day. He'd been at his mom's visiting, and I guess they went to Hobby Lobby, and while he was in there, he picked me up a couple of things. Isn't that sweet? So we got that. Yeah. There's a couple of little things to pull from. Those are choices. I did get these, and you see that's like one of those clearance items. I've been having them for a long time. So if we wanted to, now these have a higher profile because that little thing in the middle, it actually sticks up. We can remove it though if we need to. And then I've got these words, didn't find them, but I have them over there in my stash. Got those words in my stash if we want to use some sentiments. Oh, and look, and so I always have these sitting next to me over here. My friend Danyelle at Butterbun Bookery, she had sent me this a long time ago in Happy Mail, and I hoard my Happy Mail, but I have started using it. So I thought, well, if we want some washi tape, we got that, and then I got my little bucket of fabric scraps. That's what we're working with. Let's get some Fabri-Tac. Got that. This is a stick glue. This is a purple tinted. The packaging now says permanent. So we're going to get that. And our art glitter glue. We won't use all three, but we'll have the choices if we need them. Get my glue book. And let's get to getting. That was like a 20-minute intro for a 10-minute video. Lordy. Let's start with this little boy fishing. Okay. With his dog. I hope everybody's doing well. I have had a wonderful weekend. Can I tell y'all that? I have had a fantastic weekend. It poured rain yesterday like nobody's business. Whew, it rained. Rain. But guess where it stayed dry? Here in Shenanigans was very, very dry. It was perfect. Perfect weather for crafting. See, I said we would do maybe we'd mix some fabric scissors. These, if you are looking for, I hate to brag on these scissors, but I'm going to. If you're looking for scissors, these scissors right here for fabric, these are absolutely my favorite scissors, hands down. They have to have this copper gold color, this titanium, but it has to be this gold color. I'm telling y'all right now, you will not regret picking those scissors. I just don't believe you will. I'm gonna, yeah. Okay. I like this tattered kind of look. In fact, I'm going to tell y'all something. I was looking for some tatting the other day. I know I have some. I can't find it. When I moved things around in Shenanigans, I'll put up a graphic to explain Shenanigans. I guess I must have. I just don't remember where I put it. But I've organized it so well. This is what I say. I organized it so well I can't find it. That's it, y'all. That's what we're going to do. See how quick these can... I used to think... Listen to me. I know I have a lot of new people, not only subscribers, but because of your comments, I know I have a lot of people who are new to junk journaling. Because I get questions and I get emails, especially emails. I love the emails. If y'all want to ask me a question, you're not comfortable in the comments, my email is always in my description. Please use my email. I promise you, I always respond. But I know that I have a lot of new folks out there asking different questions because they are brand new to this world of junk journaling. One of the things that I can tell you right off the bat is whenever I started junk journaling, or when I started watching junk journaling, not even that I started junk journaling, I used to think that it would take, there's no way that something so pretty or so unique could be done that quickly. That you'd have to add layers and you'd have to round corners and you'd have to ink and you'd have to let it dry and you'd have to paint and you'd blah, 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 blah. No, you don't. You don't have to do anything. Here's the thing. If you want to do that, you can. If you don't want to do that, you can. It doesn't matter. Junk journaling is meant for you, okay? It's just that simple. It is meant to bring you joy. Let it bring you joy. Do not bring in this self-imposed restrictions or expectation. Don't do that. Have fun with it. Because this is my very first Twinchie. And I'm going to now make 2 more. It doesn't matter what other people made. This is what I made as a Twinchie. Okay? No rules. No rules in junk journaling. That's what drew me to junk journaling to begin with. I was like, oh yeah? Well, I can do no rules. Let's do something here. And again, okay, this one's pretty good too. We're gonna, let me see what kind of stickers maybe. Let's try. Let's see what we got here. Pretty big. I love these stickers too. They have an ephemera pack at Hobby Lobby like this. I don't know if y'all realize this or not, but like this pack has an actual bigger ephemera pack, or they did. I don't know if they still do, but I know they did. This little pink rose right here would actually be perfect in that corner. Okay, let's look at something. Let's see. I want to try. Man, that's cute. I wish it were. I don't know if that. This is. I want to pull out this green some kind of way. Let's see. Let's see. Or I'd like to. If I don't, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Let's try that. I like that. Now let's go ahead and ink, so we can define the angles on this thing. I hope y'all have had a good week or weekend or whatever day it is for you when you watch this. You know, that was one of the hardest things to kind of get used to, and I still don't do it very well, but to remember when you're talking to your viewer on YouTube, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to watch it on a Monday, or they're going to watch it at 9 p.m. or they're going to watch it at 7 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be broader in how you address your viewer in your actual videos. So that was kind of an adjustment, is talking to a virtual person versus talking to someone like that's sitting in the room with you. And like I said, I still have misses, but I think I'm getting better. I want to define this some more. I want this heavier. Okay, I think that's good. Now, this actually has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not glossy, but it does have a little bit of a sheen. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Fabri-Tac. Art glitter glue would probably work, but we'll just go ahead since I've got it right here anyway. I just want to make sure. Fabri-Tac is meant to adhere fabric to paper, but it's not just that. You can use Fabri-Tac on just about anything, I think. I shouldn't be that broad, but it really is very versatile like that. Okay. What do we want? Another one? These are just so pretty. I need to get my, this is actually a die cut. I need to get that die cut out and make some more of these. I need to do a whole session because my scraps right now, they're out of control. They really are getting out of control. Okay, let's try. I like that. I kind of like this, but let me see. Do we want paper? And see, I really have got some bigger scraps up in here. I mean, like bigger ones. Tear this real quick. And another thing I'll tell y'all, it's just about time to sit down and have a fabric session. I don't think I like that. Let me see if I have a lace. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Okay. I like that. You can just peek the lace. I'm digging it. Let's see what this looks like. Just one of them. Okay, instead of the heart. That's what we're doing. Here we go. How about that? I like it. Miss Wanda is one of my subscribers. Miss Wanda was a church secretary for 25 years, y'all. She was. And she emailed me one day. She told me she had some junk journal supplies that she wasn't going to use. And would I be interested? And y'all, we had the best visit. I just had so much fun with Miss Wanda. I like this, but you know what I'd like even more? I would like something up here. Oh, you know what? Let's try, why don't we, let's see. I was going to say this button, but I think the button is too neutral a color. It may get washed out. I wonder if we have a different color button. And if we don't have a different color button, I bet you I've got a real button that I could pull. That would be perfect. Or, look right here. There's that button, but what caught my eye is this red flower. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay. How about that? Go ahead and cut that off. Okay. There's your red flower. Got a couple of little things right there. We're going to call that my Twinchie number 2. I like it. And you know the beauty of these? They all have lines on the back. They sure do. And if I wanted to, y'all, I could put some little grommets or eyelets in there and hang them from the side of a page. I could clip them into a page. There's a number of different things. These are really fun. These are addicting. I can see now why people are doing them. I can absolutely see now why people are doing them. Okay, we'll work on her next. Let's try. Let's see what we've got. What can we do? Because the image is right, and that's okay to cover. I mean, we all know this at this point, right? I mean, my weekly collage series on Sunday, it's helping me understand you can cover an image. You can cover it. It'll be all right. I used to not be able to do it. I know. I'd be like, oh my God, but I'm going to cover her face, or I'm going to cover part of her hair, or I'm going to be like, okay, girl, it's going to be all right. You're going to be all right. I love her plant right there. This leaf really jumps out at me. Let's do something. Let's see. Let me look at something here. I'm going to hang it off the side over here. We're going to trim it. But before we do that, see, I can just trim that off, right? Look, like it's coming out of the heart. Let me trim this off. I usually do not use my Timmy Holtz scissors to trim anything with adhesive. Ugh. Because I don't want to ruin my Timmy Holtz scissors. But I think we're going to be okay. Okay. This, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can. This heart was actually cut out of paper that has ferns all over it. Isn't that Fantastic. I love that. That's perfect. Okay. Let's put our Fabri-Tac down. My Fabri-Tac and the bottles and everything that I use here, that's going to be all in my description. I always have that in, it's pre-uploaded in my description for products that I use on the daily, like with every project, my corner rounder, my glues, the bottles are in, just for ease. I'll preface this, listen to me, even my new people. If you find something cheaper than what I have listed on my Amazon links, go get it cheaper, okay? I put that because I had so many questions about what glue do you use? Where'd you get those bottles? What are those fine tip needles? Blah, blah. And that's okay. I don't mind the questions. But again, if you can find them on Temu or, I mean, wherever you go, wherever you shop, you can use my links for the descriptions of what you're looking for, though. You know, so keep that in mind. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Okay, so you've got the heart, then you've got the fern coming up, and you've got her plant right here. I feel like I want one more thing. Let me think a second. I've got the heart. Look at this. If I do this, oh, why do we do that? Is that the best one, or should we put a dark one? Oh, we could put the dark one. Let's do this one. Or let's do both of them. Oh, let's do both of them. I like that. Okay, watch what we're going to do. So I'm going to glue this with Fabri-Tac real quick. I'm sorry, with art glitter glue. Art glitter glue, it's has a lot of water in art glitter glue, so it dries very, very quickly. Okay, keep that in mind. If you're working with art glitter glue, it's something that dries very quickly. There's not a lot of wiggle room in that at all. Okay, we're gonna stick with that and put that all on the back. Okay. Oops. Okay. It looks like a little house, but it's cute. Guys, I think we're going to call that Twinchie number 3. I don't know. Let me see something. I don't think I should add anything. I'm going to put this on here just to see. No. No. We're going to call that Twinchie number 3. Have I even been on here for 10 minutes? Yeah, I have. Okay. Okay, so let's look. Here we go. Encourage. We have no sentiment on this one. And no sentiment on this one. You don't have to. Norman Rockwell Twinchies. So that's it. I mean, I could keep going, but I think that you guys, if you've not seen the Twinchies, like I said, there are so many different styles of Twinchie out there that people are doing. Just go and plug into your YouTube search bar Twinchie. You'd be amazed. If this is interesting to you, go look at what others are doing. I'm gonna sit here. I'll do a couple more off camera, but just so I'll have a little stash of them. This is a lot of fun. Addicting. Doesn't have to be complicated though. Remember that. And also remember how I always close my videos out like this for anybody who's new here. But I want you to know that I really do mean this. I hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I had making my first 3 Twinchies. Thanks, guys, and we'll chat soon. Bye.